sound. Devo Jones with the pick six, Keanu Neal with the hard hit, getting the ball back on offense. Watch Julio Jones keep moving the sticks. Calvin Ridley in for the score. We came back, we up 4, about to get in. Our victory stance, no coming back. We closing the door. A-T-L, blackout. A-T-L, blackout.
Welcome to the show today, baby. This your boy Jimbo Dean, a.k.a. Jimbo Slice, a.k.a. Jimmy Obama. And you can call me any one of those you want. But please do not call me no damn New Orleans Saints fan. This is Pound ATL, and me and Mike is back for another week. Happy Saturday, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope them leftovers is doing you some good. And just like Pride said, after a while, you're going to have to stop eating those leftovers after a while because you don't want to get worms. What's up, Big Mike? What is going on in Atlanta Ground Zero? How you doing over there, big dog? What's up, man? What's the word?
Hey, doing great. Like you said, it's another Thanksgiving behind us. I think, if you like us, hopefully it's Saturday morning. Hopefully you're not reheating that, dressing for the third, for going on the third straight day, But you know what? Hey, like I said, it was Thanksgiving. A lot of time to give thanks, people we love, Like I said, man, this been a year, man. So I think, Thanksgiving a little bit different, man. A lot of Zoom calls, like I said, I think we were able to do Zoom calls with our family, So yeah, like I said, we just adapted, man. But speaking about adapting, we got a team that has adapted into a much better team than people have thought in those Las Vegas Raiders this week, So, Jimbo, what you saying with these guys, man? I think that it's a tough team that we got coming into Mercedes-Benz this weekend, man.
Oh, there's no question about it. Man, look here. I'm seeing a team. All right, John Gruden, I hear you over there. Talking about we the best 3-6, 3-7, whatever team in the league. Okay, I hear you over there. We don't have some coaches that done did this to us before in the past. You ain't the first one. I really appreciate it because you get to watch film. So since you get to see what's on film, you get to make that type of statement. But you ain't in there with the coaches. So this might be the best. You might say this the best 3-7, 3 and whatever team you see on the field. But we got the worst coaches in the league. I mean, the worst offensive coordinator in the league. I'm gonna go that far. I'm gonna keep it right there.
That's
okay. Right. Like we previewing this game. We getting ready for Sunday. We getting ready for the Las Vegas Raiders, right? And you say, Jimmy, we coming off a loss. The Saints just had 8 sacks. They just sacked Matt Ryan again, by the way. 2 interceptions, no touch. Jimmy, we looking miserable, baby. We coming in to play a team who also just came off a loss, but they coming off a loss. They 6-4. I'm putting it like this. The Oakland Raiders got a player in Henry Ruggs that can blow the top off of defense. They got a tight end that can eat in between, get you the 15, 20 yard. He also is pretty fast. He can bust one on you. They got a running back that I think is playing better than anybody in the league right now. Josh Jacobs, good God Almighty, this kid is, boy, if y'all ain't watched no Raider film lately, please go watch a little Raider film, please. Derek Carr, Carr, whichever Carr that is, Carr, he got 19 touchdowns and only 3 interceptions. John Gruden got him playing marvelous over there right about now. And I ain't gloping on the enemy, but you got, like I always say, you got to know who they are, right? And they got one of the top centers in the league. He ain't I can't remember how many years he haven't gave up a sack, but I think about 2 or 3 years here now, going on 2 or 3 years. Big boy, he's pretty good. Grady Jarrett, you got your work cut out for you. Let's see what you're going to do against the top one of the best centers in the league. Their defense is, Crosby, you're going to have to block him, Matthews. You really going to have to block him because he's a feisty, one of those gritty. He ain't all that athletic, but he get to the quarterback. He finished.
Right.
Something the Falcons haven't had in a long time, a defensive end that actually get to the quarterback and actually finish. So that's Crosby in a nutshell. He's one of those guys. He's a quiet 8 to 9, maybe he made like 10 sacks last season. I think he's that quiet guy that just roaming around. He's just there, and he can kind of do what Cameron Jordan did to us last week. He can do that. So I see a team that's kind of underperformed, Mike, 6-4, but they can beat you. If you don't show up, they can beat you. Now that's what I see. I see a team that just they might be a little pissed off coming off this loss that they just had. So now you finna run off into a John Gruden team that's well coached, by the way. They don't have that many penalties like the Raiders always have, and we have beat them in the past. But this is a different Raider team with John Gruden at the helm. That's basically what I see. The no Todd Gurley. So, oh man, on the offensive side of the ball, you're gonna have to play perfect. You can't mess up around up in here because they're gonna take their deep shot. They're a deep shot taking team. I think they got almost in top in the league in deep shots, 20 plus yards plays. They're kind of in the top, so they're looking to do that. They want to make the field short as well. So, Atlanta Falcons, please come to a game, or you will lose this game coming Sunday. And pound ATL family out there, y'all saying, well, hell, we ain't making the playoffs. Why you want us to win anyway, Jimmy? Because I don't like the tank. And at the same time, you got to show some pride. Wake up and play some football, okay? Anyway, Mike, that's kind of what I see in this game and as far as the Raiders side and what we got to do. Let me get your feelings on that, man. What's standing out to you in this game? Or if anything, the Falcons got to do to win this game? I don't know, man. Come on with it.
Well, I think before we talk about the Falcons, before we talk about us, I think you hit on some really good points, on the Raiders, right? And one thing that I find that has been interesting is Derek Carr has built up a connection with Nelson Aguilar as well, too. I've noticed that Nelson Aguilar has he's had his last 2 or 3 games have been really productive as well. So,
yeah.
The thing about the Raiders that is so impressive is outside of Josh Jacobs, they don't really have a lot of superstars that are making plays. They're just playing good as a collective team, and they're very well coached. I think the emergence of Darren Waller is kind of surprising to me because I think that, most people in Atlanta, if you're a Georgia Tech fan, you're very familiar with Darren Waller playing for Georgia Tech. I think that, hey, he was a decent college player, but I think the success that he's having right now is a result of the scheme, quarterback play, the coaches putting him in a good position. And I think that Darren Waller is he's an athletic guy. I think that, once again, we talk about it, we harp on it every week. This game will again come down to 2 key positions, and I think both of them are on the defensive side of the ball. Linebacker play and secondary play is going to be absolutely critical again this week, right? You ask yourself, can Foye, Aluakhan, are those guys going to be able to, guard that tight end again? Because I think that Darren Waller could be a mismatch. I think if he has, 7 or 8 receptions, I think we could be in for a very long day.
Oh,
because, here's the thing. Without having a Julio Jones, without having a Todd Gurley, possibly a Hayden Hurst, I think, we're asking a lot of Zacchaeus. We're asking a lot of Christian Blake. We're maybe, asking a lot of Brandon Powell to really step up and putting a lot of pressure on Gage as well, too. We're really asking these guys to really step up this week against a team that is really good. Like you said, it's probably one of the most misleading 6-4 records in the league. I think they're a very complete team. And in every team they played, starting with the Saints earlier this year, they played, really relatively tough. I don't see them losing the game as much as us needing to play almost a perfect game to win this game.
And I mean, almost perfect. You got to be damn near. And I mean, they split with Kansas City, which a team that we played later on in the year, which is a team that we are saying, okay, we already kind of tugging that up as an L. Well, this team already done beat that team. It was going there biting with them the second time. So now we're looking at, okay, we can't look past them. That's what we're looking at right now. We almost wanted to say 3 weeks ago, we almost wanted to say, okay, we'll beat them. Well, no, that ain't how that gonna go. Now, what Atlanta Falcons team gonna show up? I couldn't tell you pound for pound ATL. If I knew, I would. I don't know who gonna show up. That Minnesota Atlanta Falcons team or that Chicago Bears team or that this past weekend the New Orleans Saints team. I can't tell you which team gonna show up. But I know one thing: Dirk Cutter is still over there. I know that. I know Dirk Cutter is still calling plays. And with that being said, it's a strong possibility we're going to find ourselves either losing the lead or fighting back towards the end of the 4th quarter, trying to get back into the game because this team like chunk plays. And Aguilar is starting to come along. I don't know what he was doing in Philadelphia. Maybe because he had Carson Wentz at quarterback or whoever Nick Foles or whoever he had, maybe that was holding him back. But now him and Derek Carr starting to take off. That's just another weapon you got to worry about. And then, like I said, Henry Ruggs is a deep ball threat. That's what they brought him in for, a deep ball threat. Man, John Gruden know what he's doing. But I ain't just said that they're going to come in here and punish the shit out of us and beat us like that. Now, this still a good Atlanta Falcons team. Don't get it twisted. Right. Our team is just not suck. I just don't suck like that. Now that's why John Gruden came out and did say what he got to say, because we do have the players on the field to compete in the NFL week in and week out. We just ain't got no damn coaches that can make sure that happens. We just don't have the coaching staff to put these guys in a situation to win ball games. We damn sure ain't got the offensive coordinator to score point for point with no John Gruden ran or led offensive team. We don't have that. That's what I want y'all to understand here. This is I'm enjoying this show right here so fast, so good this Saturday morning, because I know what we got now. Hey, Mike? We know what we got now. It's 6 weeks, 6 games left. We know exactly who we are as Atlanta Falcons and an Atlanta Falcon fan. We know who we are. And as long as Dirk Cutter's sitting, as long as Dirk Cutter's sitting up in there, we are a subpar team. Week in and week out, you can look forward to a performance like last weekend against the Saints. 8 sacks, because he don't like to chip with the tight end, and he don't like to chip with the running back. He like to leave his tackles out on islands by themselves. And Colin Farrell from Clemson, you know who he is, Mike.
Yeah.
Now he's on the COVID list. Now they don't even know if he's gonna play or is he. They don't know. They think they looking like he is gonna play. That's another defensive end we got to worry about. Left tackle, right tackle. Get ready for Colin Farrell. Get ready for Cosby, because they coming. It is what it is. You can't run. You can't hide. You can't tuck your chain. You can't do none of that. You got to go out there and play the Raiders in Mercedes-Benz Stadium come Sunday, and you better hope that them boys don't unleash that blitz packet on like the Saints. They got that Saints film. They gonna see what's going on. I mean, they know what's going on. Is we gonna be able to adjust and fix what's going on? No, we're not. Not on the offensive side of the ball. Hell no, we're not. Because Dirk Cutter is stuck in his ways, and he just one of those people that like to lose games. That's what Dirk Cutter like to do. Okay? So Sunday, Mike, this is what give me, man. Josh Jacobs got 799 rushing yards. We 31st in the actually we 10th in the league at stopping the run, which is actually not that bad. Good job for that. Good job. Well, it's a lot of things that tie into that. Do you think we got the people on the outside of the ball? Because you just mentioned this now about the linebackers and here we go again about the linebackers in the secondary, stopping the tight end and stopping the running back. We say that we've been saying that for the past 4-5 weeks. It seemed like we're a broken record over here. You think we're gonna hold him under 100-yard rushing in this game, Big Mike, with the personnel we got over there? I mean,
okay, so it's kind of a loaded question, because I think that, do we have the personnel to answer your question? Yes, we have the personnel, because a lot of, you look at Kamara the other week. Kamara didn't really have a lot of yards to beat us as much as Taysom Hill made plays to beat us, right? So I think when we keyed in on stopping the guy, I think we've been able to do that, right? I think being 10th in the league kind of speaks to that a little bit, right? But I think the biggest thing for me is there are actually 2 players I think that really need to improve from last week to this week for us to really have a chance in this game. And we'll start on defense, since we're talking about the defensive side of the ball. And one is Ricardo Allen. I think that, Derek Carr is going to test these guys deep. I just think with Henry Ruggs, with our defense, with how porous we've been against the pass, the entire, just since the season started, I think that he's going to try us deep. So I think that if Ricardo Allen is able to make some plays or get the guys lined up in position correctly, and we don't have too many mental breakdowns, right? The problem is in this game against the Raiders, we're not going to be able to afford mental breakdowns, because if we get down by 14 points to the Raiders, I don't have enough confidence in our team to be able to come back, right? So defensively, Ricardo Allen's a guy that I think he's got to improve for us to be in a position defensively. Offensively, it's really simple, and it's one guy that we really haven't spoken about a lot as the season has gone on, because he's had such a decent season. But I think Caleb McGarry has got to have a much better game against, like you said, Caleb McFarland, Max Crosby, all of these guys. Like you said, those are good pass rushers. Now, the good thing I think that is helping us this week is that they're not Cameron Jordan. Neither of those guys is Cameron Jordan.
Yeah, no question.
But on the flip side, let me tell you something. Those are also highly drafted, highly paid guys that will get to the quarterback and can make it a long day for Matt Ryan if he doesn't improve as well. So Ricardo Allen, Caleb McGarry. Those are two guys, like I said, they got to take that step. If they don't take that step, again, it's going to be a long, dreadful show that we do next Tuesday.
Yeah, hey, keep y'all, Pound ATL family out there, y'all keep y'all eye on them positions that might just bunk up because he hitting it dead on. And if you play for the Atlanta Falcons, you watching this show, we giving y'all some of the touches now. We letting y'all know what to look for. We ain't in the film room with y'all, but we telling y'all, man. Y'all had to watch the same film that we watch. Y'all got more film than we do on the Las Vegas Raiders. They coming in on Sunday, they marching in. Now look here. They fighting for a playoff spot. We could be spoiler. I would love for the Atlanta Falcons to play spoiler for the rest of the year. Because we playing playoff teams for the rest of this schedule. Go look at the schedule. These people are fighting for playoffs, not only playoff positions, but certain spots in that playoff position. And we can play spoiler. Ooh, that'll feel good to me going into the offseason. I don't know what about you, Mike. That'll make you feel good for busting the boys up?
You know what? Like I said, the people that want us to tank already, they already have tuned us out. They're not even listening to us right now. But for those of us that like to see our team competitive, right, and battling to the very end, absolutely, you want to see a team grow because, like I said, this team, this is about finishing strong this season and seeing what we can build on for next season. Because I mean, that's kind of what we got to do.
Yeah, exactly. Now let's touch on one more thing before we get up out of here, Mike, and that's that running back. That's the backfield for our Atlanta Falcons. I'm kind of happy to see Brian Hill get some burn.
I do.
Put in the comment below if you happy to see. Put in the comment below you happy to see Brian Hill get some burn. Right. Nothing against you, Todd Gurlery. Nothing against you. But this might be a blessing in disguise. Right. Well, one would never know, but it's gonna be good to see Edo Smith come up in there a little bit. Pull him on in there a little bit more. Quadre Allison been on back of a milk cart.
Definitely.
Pull him on up in there a little bit more. We finna get to see. And honestly, I was listening to one Atlanta Falcons creator, Atlanta Falcons content creator earlier. He said, man, Todd Gurley needed some rest. And I almost can agree. They got him on a pitch count anyways. You ain't got Brian Hill on no pitch count. This might actually open it up a little bit. But I ain't saying this. I'm not forgetting about Dirk Cutter over there. I'm not forgetting about you, Dirk, because you'll still make Brian Hill look like poop. Straight up a straight poop head. That's what you'll straight up still make him look like. So I haven't forgot about you. I know Brian Hill's gonna get some burn because we ain't got no choice. But you'll make anybody look like poop. That's what you good at. If they was hiring offensive coordinators in the league to make people look like shit Sunday in and Sunday out, Dirk Cutter would be the top candidate in the league. Everybody want him. Pay him all kind of money. So Brian Hill, I'm actually happy that Brian Hill is getting some burn though. And we finna get to see Brian Hill. We finna get to see because you finna get the boatloads of the carry. And the thing about Brian Hill, he can run it outside, inside, and most importantly, he can receive out of the backfield, which is kind of a dimension that we do not have with Todd Gurley, and which I thought we was going to have coming from the Los Angeles Rams when he played us the year before, and he actually received a touchdown on us. Good God, Dirk Cutter, you ain't want to use that? You don't even want to use that. I get it. Got it. You give me what you think. What you think about this backfield situation with Todd Gurley being out of it? Is this a good thing, bad thing? How you feel about it? Give me your thoughts on that, Big Mike. We get up out of here.
I can't even really see it as a bad thing because, to be honest with you, if we didn't have Todd Gurley this year, I don't think it would have changed a lot about how we felt about the running back position, right? Because to your point, Brian Hill, we want to see Brian Hill get carries because I think the more you feed Brian Hill, you give him 10, 15 carries. I do think he has the ability to break long, maybe 2 or 3 of those carries and do his thing. Now, sometimes the problem with Brian Hill is in critical moments when you want to catch him as a receiving back, he got cement for hands. We know that about Brian Hill. Now, hopefully,
we do know.
Hopefully, we can utilize Edo Smith in more of a receiving facet, But the one guy I'm really most excited about is Quadre Allison. I would love to see him get at least 5 or 6 carries because I think that we know what we got when we got him out of Pittsburgh. He was a big kind of bruising back, 230, 240 pounds. I mean, 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. Come on, give him some burn. Let's see what he can do. And I think that gives us a lot to see. Because here's the thing. Let Quadre Allison mess around and have a career day or something like that. we need to be thinking about, because let me tell you something. Now, next year, when we look at our draft boards, right? Everybody wants the quarterback, the flashy guy. But what's most practical is we may be drafting another running back high again as well, too, right? So if one of these running backs can flash, maybe a Brian Hill, that may be an audition for the lead back next year. Because I do think that if more than likely Todd Gurley won't re-sign with the Falcons. But, if Brian Hill is able to put enough on tape, then he might be the guy. But if he's not, then again, you might be looking at another guy coming in, getting those carries next year. So, I mean, like I said, this is a good week to see what the future, is going to hold for this Falcons team.
And that's it. The rest of the season, kind of a good snippet of what we're going into the off season with. Because please believe it, even though I want us to be in the playoffs, God knows I want us to be fighting for a spot. But that ship has sailed there. Atlanta Falcons fans, my ATL family, that thing done sailed. It's long gone. Let's start getting ready for the off season, baby. It just ain't no question about it. Clearing up that cap space and just trying to get ready to maintain in 2021 and be ready for the season. Because Julio Jones, who is questionable for this game, probably a game time decision. Matt Ryan got sacked 8 times last week. Those boys' clocks are ticking. So, well, Pound for Pound ATL, that's another good show. Hope everybody having a great weekend out there, man. Get ready for some football. Go Dogs. Go ahead and beat those Gamecocks for me. That will really brighten up my weekend. I'm really looking forward to that. Shout out to JT Daniels. You are who we thought you was. And I ain't putting the shoulder pads and the chip on your shoulder already, but congratulations on last week. Coming in there and blowing that thing wide open. Loving that. But anyway, Pound ATL, man, if y'all new to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe. I'm your boy Jimbo at Jimmy Obama, at Jimmy Obama. You can find me on Twitter at Jimmy Obama, JIMMYOBAMA. That's right. You can holler at me, DM me, whatever. I'm there. Holler at your boy. Big Mike, plug that thing on in there. We ain't doing closing thought this week, big dog. Just get ready for the Raiders. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, let's watch the game. Listen, no stress. Listen, if we get beat, we already talked about why we could get beat. If we win, let's enjoy the win. Follow your boy on Twitter, Mike Dub, MIKE_DUB. I'll follow back. Always love Pound family.
Hey, man. Hey, yeah. If you want the gear, now, that link down in below. That link down below, hit it up. They got all kinds of stuff on there. You name it, they got it. Welcome. They're going to be shipped to you too, baby. Hey, anyways, man. See y'all on that live show Tuesday. We got some exciting things coming up. We're trying to be a little innovative over here. We got some stuff coming up for y'all. Like I said, don't worry about it. I keep saying it, but it's coming. We're working on it. And like I say, like, share, and subscribe. Catch us on the live show Tuesday. Catch me and Mike back on here Saturday mornings, man. Open your ear, baby. And we'll see y'all. We'll see y'all Tuesday on the live show, man. Tune in, comment below. Let's have some fun. And like we always say, baby, rise up. Hey, and wear your mask and brush your teeth, okay? Don't forget to brush your teeth. We'll see y'all on the next show, man. Y'all enjoy the game come Sunday. I'll let your boy.
Peace out.
Adios, baby.